Hey, everybody. If you offend easily, it can stem from deep seated insecurities, past trauma, or a strong need to protect your identity and beliefs. You're hard pressed to find anybody who isn't suffering like that on a lot of levels. I mean, when was the last time you came across an actual healthy person? Like you knew them enough to know they weren't faking it. And if you come across such a person, doesn't a part of you just hate them for doing better than you? Isn't there a part of you that sits there in your narcissistic little wicked hearts and wish that they felt the way you did? We're going to be a little, no. Felt the way you did, suffered the way you did, went through what you would call reality because it's what you go through. I mean, seriously, most of the world is not in a good place, so why is that the standard anymore? Why are we not living in actual reality? The reality is we are not healthy in the way that previously was the standard. And what, like everything else in our organized lives, why don't we just lower the damn bar? I mean, have you seen the education system lately? Okay. But we're not going to go there anymore. We're going to shift gears before I upset myself. Because while I may not give a damn about upsetting y'all, I don't want to be upset. I want to have a good day today. And I plan to, whether y'all like it or not. So, what I would like to do today, though, once I get over my own I stand on the hill and shout energy, I actually want to try and ask for a good reading today and just see if we can look for some good news because all of my readings are pretty dark and oh my god, depressing. Get your, here's your fuss from Auntie Rose. I like this deck, but the fact that it reads everything in reverse, I'm going to shuffle it now and then we're going to leave it alone with the shuffling and just because, yeah, I keep pulling in reverse. And I don't want my energy interrupting something meant to be out there and see who it pertains to. And I wonder if the fact that I'm not aiming at someone specifically is why the deck keeps going, and giving us such dark, depressing readings or stern, fussing readings. I'd like to see if there's any good news about anything. So I have shuffled. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. One more. And then we're going to do this. And we're not going to constantly shuffle this time. All right? Here we go. Of course it's in reverse. Everything is always in reverse with this deck. Here, let me get it nice and lined up here so you can see it. That's the... Seven of Wands. I love the neon aspect of this deck. In reverse, Seven of Wands. Don't make me pull out my reference deck. I want to say I recently had to as well. This is... giving acknowledgement where acknowledgement is due. So this is someone who's not being acknowledged properly. Someone who's not being celebrated for who they are and what they can do. Isn't that the story of our lives? And you see that subconsciously, I just started doing it anyway, y'all. Page of Pentacles. Very lovely. Page of Pentacles. In reverse. So, if you were looking to start a new financial circumstance, you may experience a delay. Again. I was trying to look for some good news, y'all. And you see, I'm doing it again. I'm shuffling the deck. There's a delay in your financial circumstances, but never fear. We have an upright card. Oh my god. Nine of Swords. Never fear. Stress is here. So this is rest under duress. So much for being an upright card. The message is still kind of, make you want to cry a bit. Rest under duress. All of your stresses and woes are preventing you from sleeping. Isn't that the theme? I thought it was the changing of the weather. But you may want to let go of as much of those stresses as you can. Not that they're not going to be there. In fact, you can rest assured they will still be there. So you don't need to constantly give yourself reminders. Your stresses will be there in the morning. Shut your brain up and go to sleep now. All right? Damn it. I'm They're shuffling the damn deck again. Upright. We have the Fool. Upright. So we have someone who's not watching where they're going. We have someone who is taking a leap of faith, which could have good results, could not have good results. Either way, the dog is just kind of, dude, I know what you should do, but I'm not going to tell you. Okay? Mostly because you don't listen. So the Fool is going to take that leap of faith. Is it good news or bad? Damn it. I'm a water element. I constantly need to keep the energy moving. 8 of Cups in reverse. So this is interesting. I actually know this one. All right. So in this circumstance, this would be, in the upright position, this would be someone who, they go through cup after cup after cup looking for what they need, and they come up disappointed time and time and time again. And they look at that final cup and go, is it worth it? This deck didn't represent it the way I'm normally used to. They look at that final cup and they go, is it worth it to try again? And generally, no. So if you've been giving that person chance after chance after chance, cut them off finally. The fact that it's in reverse is saying, like, you're looking for it in all the wrong places. You may want to avoid all the cups together. Like, y'all. What you're looking for is not there. It ain't the cups. It's the environment. Go to a different table entirely. The World in reverse. So, in the upright position, look at how pretty. Okay. In reverse. So, you're looking to expand your horizons and you're being told no. Are you really going to take that lying down? Or stressing all night long? No. You need to make this happen. Like, I know it's saying your world is small and you can't really expand beyond it right now, but I'm here to say, why are you listening to somebody else? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm flattered y'all tune in to talk to me, but why are you listening to me? I don't even know y'all. Go decide these things for yourself. And this was why I actually stopped doing professional reading for a while, is because y'all would come in with the silliest of questions. Am I going to do this? I don't know. Do you want to? Like, your possibilities are endless. The timeline, wibbly wobbly, like, I can't keep up with it all the way. I'm actually fairly good at keeping up with it somewhat, but not all the way. So I say deny this reality and create your own. Why sit there and think your world is so small? Tear it down. Burn it all down. I'm not saying actually burn things down, but I'm saying if you are trapped, it's time to break your cage. Like, just utterly, just break it down, escape, break free. You are in chains of your own making. In reverse, we have the 9 of Wands, which I think I'm actually going to have to go to my reference deck. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to have to actually go to my reference deck and try it again. For those who are just tuning in, the reference deck is there because I'm still learning the deck that I have. My reference deck was my original deck, and I know it best, so sometimes I just need to go back and take another round. See, I'm learning this deck with y'all. You know, this isn't something I'm doing in private away from everything else. No, I'm showing y'all my process of learning a new deck. So, and I know everybody's just like, well, if you knew your cards to begin with, you know what? It's been a while, and nobody's memory is that damn good unless they're doing it day in and day out, and I'm not doing it day in and day out. As soon as I'm done with this, I've got other stuff I'm going to do. So, you know, get it while you can. See, y'all get the luxury of just pausing me, turning me on and off. Ooh, turn me on. Wow, I need to behave today. But, you know, y'all have the luxury of picking and choosing. I don't. 9 of Wands. Oh, you know what? I should have remembered that. I will say I should have remembered that my reference deck is the Cat People Tarot deck as opposed to the Neon Tarot I'm currently using. So this would be someone who's looking, if it was in the upright position, this would be someone who is being paranoid, someone who's looking over their shoulders, someone who's not confident in their circumstances. Upside down, it's not exactly a great card because it's just simply saying, yeah, you're still paranoid, but now you have even less of a viewpoint. Like, you may want to stop with the paranoia. Congratulations, you're not in control. You're not. That's not going to change. And if you've been deluding yourself into thinking you have control, you don't. And I'm here to tell you the reality of it. So, one more card, folks, and then I'm out of your hair for the day, all right? See, apparently 2 more cards. Let's see what fell out. They're both upright. We have the Emperor with his glowing aura. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Make your money, girl. He, she, they, them, all. But make your money a feminine energy. Or, yeah, just that energy. Because you also have the masculine and the feminine here, which kind of says you may be more balanced than you think if you just kind of let go of confines, stresses, paranoias, fears, worries, the impossible stuff to get over. So what you're looking for appears to be right there as soon as you break out of your own jail, break out of your own world, kind of shake off the stresses you can't do anything about because they'll still be there. Take a leap of faith, apparently. Like, yo, you're in a better position than you think. It's okay to relax. Relax, it's not in your control and you can't do shit about it, but you can take the leap of faith and you will apparently get a better circumstance than your pessimism may think. All right? Folks, that's all I'm giving y'all today. I have things to go and do. So, there's been your reading. If it applies to you, great. If it doesn't, too bad. You didn't pay for it anyway. All right? Bye, y'all.